You're watching Theme Park Worldwide, where we're back here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for the first late night riding event of 2022.
We've got fireworks tonight.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Fireworks, you've got the DJ, and of course 12 hours of riding.
It'll be a really good day.
It's also going to be our first ride of the season on the big one, the tallest coaster in the UK. It's had a major retracking project over winter. It reopened a couple of weeks ago, so we're looking forward to that.
I can't wait to see how it's riding.
Along with that as well, the Grand National, that's had a lot of work done to it over winter. So it'll be our first time getting back on there.
Feels like ages since we've been on there.
Oh god, yeah, it does. So I'm really looking forward to getting back on the big one and Grand National, and of course capturing the awesome atmosphere of late night riding. So come and join us as we enjoy the park on what should be a pretty nice day. I'm hoping the weather isn't going to be too bad.
I know.
I was hoping for some sun, to be honest, but we'll see what happens.
Overcast today.
A little bit overcast, but it's not like really cold,
no,
is it?
it's not. No.
It's all right. So come and join us here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach on the first late night riding of the season. Here we go then, it's time to ride the UK's tallest roller coaster, the Pepsi Max Big One. And yeah, looking forward to this. So yeah, like I say, over winter, we've done some retracking work, some of the sections down towards the mid-course brake run. So really excited to see how this is going to ride. But yeah, looking forward to it, Charlotte.
I can't wait.
Here we go, let's see, because it wasn't particularly rough in that section.
It wasn't, so it'll be interesting to see what they've done.
But yeah, I'm sure it's improved it even more. It was the other sections they did last year, it really helped the ride experience.
Yeah.
So let's see how we get on. Here we go, onto the big one here in Blackpool to start off late night riding. Brilliant. Well, we just had our first ride of the season on the big one, and I tell you what an improvement on that.
You can really tell the bits of track that have been redone because it's running so smooth.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, it was that section kind of behind Burger King, you know, where you drop down underneath Big Dipper and then, yeah, up into the mid-course brake run. Really smooth there now.
Really smooth. It used to shake so much.
You could really feel the carriage shaking before.
Just nothing. It was just lovely and smooth.
It was great, and obviously now you can really tell the differences between the sections that haven't been done. I hope they continue with the retracking project.
Really nice to see.
It's good to see because they've done quite a few different sections now, but the points that were really the roughest have now been done on there.
Which is good.
Which is great to see. It's
more
kind of over the Boulevard car park, through the tunnel of course before the brake run at the end, and now just before the mid-course. They were the three sections that felt the roughest. I'd like to see some work done to the turnaround section in the future.
Yeah, that'd be quite good.
But still, it's great to see Blackpool Pleasure Beach spending the money on that iconic roller coaster. It really is. Right then, up next, it's time to ride the iconic Grand National here in Blackpool.
Honestly, it feels like so long since I've been on this, and I love this coaster.
It's a great ride, and hopefully it's going to be a bit more re-rideable now.
I find it really funny when it's like rough.
To be honest though, they've done some great work on this over winter.
Yes, they have.
And this is going to be our first time on it.
It is, yeah.
Now, it's not just some retrack work they've done on Grand National. As you can see, we've got this fancy new glass all the way around here. How nice is this?
Lovely.
This is kind of following on with what Pleasure Beach have been doing for the kind of past 10 years really. That's going around the park, refurbishing areas, keeping that classic charm, but also putting in some modern elements as well. And yeah, what's really nice about this is that now instead of having the big high fence around where you can't see the track, you get some awesome views looking down there at the coaster. And also the whole station's been repainted.
It's really nice to keep stuff fresh.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at all this, really nicely painted up, all the blue and white round here. So yeah, we're going to join the queue. It's a 12 o'clock opener, so obviously not all rides open from 10 o'clock. Some of the rides open late, so big one, that was a 10:30, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
But there is a board at the entrance telling you any late openings. So yeah, looking forward to this. Here we go, Grand National. Let's go and give this a ride. But yeah, look at this, very fancy. They have to keep keeping this clean though, aren't they? Oh, sun's starting to come out now here in Blackpool. Can't beat it, can you? By the seaside, sunshine and blue skies. And yeah, just whilst we're waiting for Grand National to open, thought I'd show you from this angle here as well. I tell you what, it looks great this. I love how you can see the track a lot better now. Instead of them old railings that used to be around this side, look at how clean and fresh it looks. And yeah, they painted the poles blue so it matches the big one supports as well, which is awesome. So yeah, let's go and have a ride on the iconic Grand National. So excited to get back on this. Well, we've just had an awesome ride there on the back car of Grand National. That coaster opened here in 1935, and I tell you what, that's the best ride I've had on it in quite a long time.
It's made such a huge difference, the retrack house.
Oh, it really has, and you can see when you're going around the ride. And in fact, we've just been for a walk outside the park, and you've seen some footage there of the ride, so it's quite hard to capture it from in the park. And yeah, you can really tell the sections that have been retracked. And when you ride it now, it's so much better on them sections.
It is, yeah, like before it was getting unbearable.
Oh, honestly, especially on like the double down, that section, it's always been a bit of a backbreaker in places.
It has, yeah.
However, now, it's not really like that.
No, it's really good.
It was great, like, I couldn't believe it. I'd say now that's probably my second favourite wooden coaster in the country. It's probably top Wicker Man for me now, and I put it just behind Megaphobia at Oakwood.
I still take Wicker Man either.
Oh, it's top for you.
I love Wicker Man.
I tell you what though, that ride now, considering it's as old as it is riding beautifully.
Yeah, it's riding so well.
And the fact they've done all the work around the station as well is great.
It's good to see.
Don't get me wrong, it's not a smooth ride. However, it's certainly smoother than it was.
Definitely.
It's a significant improvement, and it's good to see Blackpool Pleasure Beach looking after the classics. You've got to think the Big Dipper last year, that had a lot of work done to it. It's 99 years old, it's 100 next year.
I know, it's crazy.
And it's nice to see them doing the work to Grand National as well. But yeah, sun's out now. It's a gorgeous day at Pleasure Beach.
It's lovely.
It really is. So we're going to continue on and head down to one of our favourites. Of course, it's Icon. We go then down to the main event for us now. Icon, still our favourite roller coaster experience in the UK. And of course, it was last year a couple of weeks ago where we were lucky enough to experience Enzo. And yeah, it was really good trying these spinning seats on the back of one of the trains. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how Enzo is going down today, because obviously it is an upcharge experience. £15 to ride Enzo. So yeah, it is quite pricey. It's going to be interesting seeing how many people are using it today.
It'd be interesting to see like how many are on the trains when they come out.
What we have just noticed though,
4 back seats are on.
yeah, so even on the other trains they're not loading the 4 back seats, which I'm not too sure why, so obviously we'll investigate that when we get down into the station for Icon. It is running 3 trains though, so yeah, we'll put in some footage and obviously, yeah, some more people riding on Enzo and get some different shots of that for you. But yeah, we're not going to be experiencing Enzo today, we're just going to be standard Icon rides. As we said in the video a couple of weeks ago, we enjoyed the Enzo experience, but for me, a standard front row or back row ride is still where it's at on Icon in my opinion. Oh, here comes Enzo. Getting a spin there on the back. Every train that we've seen so far, whilst we've been waiting, of course, has had somebody on. So yeah, must have a queue. People definitely enjoying the experience. And in terms of advertising it, yes, you can book it through the app and via a QR code at the entrance. Doesn't seem to be working on iPhones though. They're getting a good spin, which is good to see. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be working on iPhones, so hopefully they get that issue resolved. But yeah, it seems popular. Here we go then, so it's nearly time to ride Icon. Yeah, pretty good operations on there today as well, getting the trains out. Just wanted to point out that now you don't actually queue down this part. They're putting a new door just here on the left. So yeah, when you are queuing for Icon, you can knock about 5 minutes off now compared to where you used to wait. Because obviously you used to come straight down this way to the left and then down the other side of the wall, whereas now you don't, because obviously, now they've put in another door down there for Enzo. But yeah, we'll go and ride, and yeah, we'll see you when we come off Icon. It's days like this where Blackpool Pleasure Beach really comes alive. Don't you agree, Charlotte?
The atmosphere's so good.
It's great, and of course, as the day goes on and the sun goes down, some late night riding tonight as well. I always love filming this park at night as well. I love filming around here anyway because of all the rides and the interactions between them all. However, at night it's on another level.
It looks lovely on an evening.
It's like our own Tivoli Gardens, isn't it? You know,
yeah.
Very different but very similar in a way with all the lighting. And check out our vlogs from Denmark from last week here on the channel if you've not already seen them. Icon then, how was your front row?
Oh, I love Icon on the front row.
Yeah, it was fantastic, that was, and I still love that ride. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, you know, this might sound really sad to some people, but I think, you know, blimey, we've got a ride of this standard in the UK.
It's amazing.
It's smooth, it's reliable, it's really enjoyable, it's got airtime in weird places, it's a long ride, something that we don't normally get. I love this coaster. I think every year I fall more in love with Icon.
Better and better.
It's a great ride, and of course with Enzo, you've seen a couple of shots with people in and a couple of shots without people, because yeah, it has been popular, and then the past few trains there's been nobody on it.
I know, but it's like the issue, you can't book on an iPhone.
Yeah, that definitely needs resolving, doesn't it?
Sorting out,
yeah, so people can just, you know, zap the QR code and get booked straight on.
Exactly, yeah.
But to be honest, it's busy today, but it's not absolutely heaving.
Not too bad at all.
We waited 30 minutes, I think, for Icon.
So not too bad.
And the big one is literally just outside the station.
So we're going to go on it again?
Yeah, going to have another ride on there, and then we'll continue on heading around the rest of the park. Well, I can't believe that. We waited 5 minutes.
I can't believe it. We literally walked straight in.
And this time we noticed something about the new track sections, didn't we?
So when you come down, you can sort of see the people go boom to the side.
Yeah, there's kind of like, no, I wouldn't say a jolt.
No, it's more like a movement to the side.
Like a change in the track profile.
Really close to the back, because we didn't get it, but we sort of saw everyone move.
Yeah, so when we have another ride later, we'll ride it further forwards.
See what's going on.
It's not a rough jolt or anything, it's just a different kind of transition. There you go, but I just thought I'd show you down here at the exit to the big one. Here's all the pyro for tonight, all the fireworks set up right down here. I tell you what, I wouldn't fancy standing here when them big bangers are going off, would you? Well, yeah, there's a look at all the fireworks for tonight. It might not look like there's much there, but honestly, it's a good display here at Pleasure Beach. Yeah, looking forward to it. I've only waited 5 minutes for the big one just. However, it is a busy park today. Look at the queue for Avatar Airbender. It's all the way down here. Nickelodeon Land proving to be very popular as always. It is a fantastic family area though, with lots of different attractions. Of course, the 2 roller coasters, Nickelodeon Streak over at the back, and also Blue Flyer as well. Not to be confused with Blue Fire. That's at Europa Park in Germany. Yeah, you got some great little rides down here. Spinning flat rides. And what I really appreciate with this area is that it always looks on top form. That's something that Pleasure Beach are really good at. Just kind of general painting things up. And this area, it doesn't look as old as it is. I mean, everything is really nicely looked after around here. I do like the orange colour scheme and the Nickelodeon Streak. So you just seen some off-ride footage there from Nickelodeon Streak. It's got a massive queue though, hasn't it, Charlotte? Massive. So I don't know if we'll ride it today or not. It's one of them that, to be honest, you best get into early in the day. That.
So yeah, 'cause it gets really busy.
Yeah, definitely. That's my best advice. Obviously, we come to the park on a regular basis, but yeah, you know, if you are coming only once during the year or only a couple of times, head there first. And also, Avalanche is a great ride to go to first. What are we on now, Charlotte? Yeah, Dora's World Voyage. This is the best ride here in Nickelodeon Land. I love it. Great themed boat ride. Da, 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 da. Hey. It's a great little ride, this is. That's what I love about Pleasure Beach though. You've got a nice variety of relaxing rides too.
Nice, yeah.
Like the dark rides, this. Oh, and talking of dark rides, Valhalla's getting ever closer, Charlotte.
Not Valhalla.
You looking forward to it?
No, it's disgusting.
Oh, I can't wait for Valhalla. One of the best water rides in the world. Not just the country, the world. And it's coming up. Charlotte will be riding Valhalla with me later this year. And it's going to be great. Ni hao.
To say hello in China, we say ni hao. Ni hao. To everyone we meet.
You also learn things on this ride as well. How to speak in different languages.
Friends around the world.
I love the pandas.
There's lots of friends to meet.
And not forgetting, you've also got the 2 water rides over in Nickelodeon Land there as well. You've just seen off-ride footage from Rugrats Lost River and also SpongeBob Splash Bash as well. But yeah, on the Pleasure Beach Express now, no nicer way to enjoy the ambience of the park than a nice ride on the Pleasure Beach Express. Oh, there's Icon. And all the trees around here are looking great. Obviously the best time for all the lovely cherry blossom around here. Very nice. Look at that. Yeah, this park really comes alive on these busier days. It's great coming on the quieter days for re-rides, but obviously, you know, when you come on a busy day like this, you really just get to see what Pleasure Beach is all about. And that's just the awesome atmosphere. I think we're a little bit too early for Icon coming up here into the Junior Immelman. A little bit too early for it, else that would have been a perfect shot. Oh, here it comes, here we go. Oh, lovely. There you go, that'll do. Oh, love a good relaxing ride round on the Pleasure Beach Express. And yeah, around here you also get a close-up view of them big one track sections that have been replaced there as well. Yeah, really nice. And of course it looks a lot fresher as well. It's not all about how it rides, it also looks really nice, which is good. Yeah, it's the sights and the sounds of Pleasure Beach that really make it. The sounds of the lift hills, the creaking of the wooden coasters. That's what this park really is all about. Just like that, perfect timing.
What is that?
Well, we just had a ride around the Pleasure Beach Express and our friends had some ice cream on there, so it got me very tempted, so I thought, comes out, I'm gonna get a nice Mr. Whippy. £2.30 with a flake, and you even get strawberry or chocolate sauce. How good's that? Oh, this ice cream is so good. What you gone for?
Look at the size of these jacket potatoes. Look at that.
There you go, that is
Pleasure Beach
massive.
food, fantastic.
There you go, it's a massive jacket that is. How much was it?
£5.15 with chilli con carne and cheese.
That isn't too bad, to be honest, that is it. There you go. It's available from just outside here, opposite Infusion, where you've got lots of different food outlets available there as well. Fish and chips is there, isn't it? And oh, some of our favourites. Look at that. It's a big jacket, that is. Right, up next, then we'll go on Big Dipper. Well, it wouldn't be a visit to Blackpool Pleasure Beach without a ride on the Big Dipper. 2 trains in service, yeah, probably about a 15-minute wait, I'd say. We're at Infusion. You've just seen some off-ride footage of the park's Vacombe SLC. That had a massive queue. Yes, it's on 2 trains, but I don't like Infusion when it's walk-on, let alone when there's a big queue like that for it. We have a nice ride on the Big Dipper, and we will see you when we come off, and we'll do some dark rides then. An awesome ride there on the Big Dipper here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. How was your ride there?
Oh, I find it so shaky.
I tell you what, though, it was packed with airtime.
It was, yeah.
It was a really good airtime on there. You have got to give it credit though, Charlotte. It's 100 years old next year.
Exactly, it is.
It's going to be interesting to see, are the park going to do anything for its 100?
I'd like to hope so.
Yeah, I'd like to think so, because this is one of the big staple rides here at the park. It really is. But yeah, on that, head straight to the back for a good airtime packed experience. However, don't go for the very back row. Go for the 2 seats just in front of it, because they're the non-wheel seats, and it's a little bit more comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a great ride though. I love the out and back layout of the Big Dipper. An absolute classic here at the park. 99 years old, and of course in 2023, 100, which is amazing.
Oh, amazing.
Right, should we go into some dark rides?
Yeah.
Why not? I fancy a bit of river caves. Love this view of the big one as you're walking back down to this side of the park. And yeah, I've been saying this for quite a few years, but there's been a lot of rumours and speculation lately about this area of the park just off to the left. It's pretty much dead space, this is. If you're not familiar with the layout of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, obviously you've got the arcade here, and just behind it, there's a car park around there that rarely gets used now. I would love to see this area be the next kind of part of the park that gets developed. Here on the left-hand side, and also down by the fountains as well. I hope the fountains stay. I'm sure they will do. However, the area around it, especially since Wild Mouse was removed down here quite a few years ago now, it's just felt a little bit dead. You know, I'd love to see a new coaster installation down here. It would be good to see. But yeah, just off to the right, we've got the absolute classic River Cave, second oldest ride here at the park. 20-minute wait there. One of the busiest queues of the day for us so far, for the River Caves. You're right there, Charlotte.
I'm so...
Love all the classic scenes in here and the soundtrack as well. Great ride, not to be missed.
The Abu Simbel. They remained unknown to the outside world until their discovery in 1813. Built by the Egyptian king Ramses II, these colossal statues are the most spectacular example of the art of ancient Egypt. 400 years it lay abandoned, burning and cracking in the tropical sun.
I always wonder, what are them monkeys doing just over there? Wondered that for years. This is where you don't get a backrest now. You go up here on the lift hill, no backrest required.
Say get backrest on.
Hold on to the front there.
Back.
Emerging out from the legendary bin bag tunnel.
Oh, no.
So a nice big drop now in the sunshine. Oh, oh. Are we straight in? Straight in for it, here we go. Woo! Oh! Oh! Oh, we've done it. You're right there, Charlotte.
So clever.
She's okay. It really wouldn't be a visit to Blackpool without a ride on the river caves. And here's Charlotte now. She's going to go running through the fountains just here. Are you going to be lucky? Hey, oh, you know, I thought she was running through. Go on. Well, hey. Is that all we get just down the side? You got to try and nip underneath. There we go. Oi! Risky that, risky. Lovely day for it though, honestly. Just getting all this lovely weather. Isn't it warm compared to Denmark?
So warm.
We was freezing.
It was absolutely bitter cold.
Faroe Summerland the other day. Oh,
So cold. Look at us now in the sunshine.
it's beautiful. Yeah, should we go on the ghost train?
Yes, I love the ghost.
Oh, is that all we get with the dance? I was waiting for some more then. Here we go. Yeah, oh, look at that. Join in at home, everyone. Have a bit of a oh, the bag's coming off. She means business when the bag comes off. Look at that. Late night riding, everybody. Here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Let's go and see Cloggy on the ghost train. Look at that. You know she means business. And that gets chucked on the floor. Brilliant. I've got to say, cracking operations there on the ghost train. 10 cars in service.
Where's my favourite car?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, literally getting them sent straight out. Brilliant. On the classic. Is everything going to be working today? It's normally the woman screaming on the mirror upstairs that we have issues with. So let's see if that's working for us. The lift hill's on here. The question is it a cred or is it not a cred? That's the big question. Is it a cred? I don't know. Like, it's a question. I haven't got it on my cred list, but could you count it as a credit? It's got a lift hill. Like, I don't know. Bone grinder.
Oh, it's not on.
It's not on. Like every time we do a vlog, this never works. There she is. Oh.
You've let us down.
It's the most unreliable effect on the ride. This one always works though in a second.
Oh, I don't
This is Charlotte's favourite round here. Here we go.
get me every time.
Here he is. Ready? He's coming. Hey! Honestly, he never lets you down. Whoa. Whoa. Hey! Hello! Whoa! Late night riding, 2022. The little Switzerland street they've got there. Very nice. Ooh. Oh, an absolute classic. Watch out for the bugs. I love how he just opens his wings like that. He's great. Reminds me of some of the figures from Haunted Hollow at Alton Towers. Whoa, she's spooky.
I hate this bit.
Back down to London we go. So Cloggy is a ghost that haunts inside here and the Kiss Me Quick gift shop underneath the flying machines. Well, I can't see him today, but we should get a klaxon. There we go, that's the end of your ride on the ghost train. Great operations, absolute classic. An awesome ride there on the classic ghost train here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And yeah, ghost trains operated here at the park since the 1930s. Along with that, we've just been on the awesome Derby Racer, which is down in the building just below us there. Anyway, up next we're going on the flying machines, and whilst we're up here in the queue, thought I'd give you all a bit of a Valhalla update. Obviously we keep getting a lot of comments and messages coming in asking when's Valhalla reopening. The answer is we don't know. All we know is summer 2022 for the reopening of this classic ride here at the park. An absolutely awesome water ride that's operated since year 2000. There's still scaffolding up on the left there. And if we zoom down towards the station, you can see obviously they've done a lot of new kind of woodwork on the outside there. But they've also put some new kind of gold painting on there as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it. It is opening this summer at some point. We just don't know when at the moment. Obviously a lot of people very excited for the reopening of that ride, myself included, and there's someone standing next to me right now who is absolutely ecstatic about the reopening of Valhalla.
Honestly, I won't sleep for weeks.
She cannot wait for it. She's already promised she's going to do a full day with me on it when it opens.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I haven't promised you anything.
I can see the video now, riding Valhalla all day. Yeah, right, we're going on the classic flying machines though now.
We are, these are lovely.
You won't get wet on here.
Nope.
Not on a nice day like this. Honestly, this ride's great on a warm day, but on a cold day, it's awful,
When
isn't
it's
it?
raining, it's really funny actually.
Yeah, funny. You think it's funny? I think it's so cold normally on here. Here we go. So we'll ride on the classic flying machines. It's always great to get back on the flying machines, and yeah, it was actually a little bit chilly up there, wasn't it?
It was, but I love the flying machine.
Yeah, it's a great ride, isn't it? But here we go, of course, exit into the gift shop. Just here, Kiss Me Quick. Whether you want to get a nice Valhalla shield down there, you can do. And of course here, this is actually from Avalanche. Of course, it gives you all the information on there. Avalanche brass brake liner. So yeah, you can buy all these authentic ride parts, as they call them here. You got like a Dodgem steering wheel up there. Yeah, there's always something in here. They've done this for many years now, but it's a nice way to kind of take home part of the park as a nice souvenir. And talking of souvenirs, there's a new hoodie for Icon that I really like. Yeah, here's all the mechanism for flying machines. I know I've shown it quite a few times now, but I like to show you for any new viewers that are watching. So yeah, this is all the mechanism for it, and of course spins round to allow the ride to rotate above. And here it is. I've got to say, it's nice that Pleasure Beach are really listening to everyone when it comes to merch. Zip pockets down here. This is really handy for putting your phone, wallet, even a small camera and stuff in there, and keeping it secure, of course, whilst you're on the ride. So yeah, really nice. And also, it's embroidered on there as well. Price for that? Icon Dare to Ride hoodie, $34.95. So I don't think that's too bad for the hoodie. It's not got a zip down the middle. Obviously you do need to put it over around your neck, but I quite like it. I think it's nice.
It's embroidered because it will last longer.
And the zip pockets as well. Yeah, I like the zippers. Yeah, it's good. Right, I'm going to get a nice juicy hot dog now. Oh, here we go then, time for a ride on the absolute classic. I say that a lot here at Pleasure Beach, but yeah, this is a true classic. I love this one. Alice in Wonderland, we're here in our Cheshire Cats. Let's go for a ride. Charlotte's in the back. Some of the cats have got little friends inside as well. Unfortunately, ours hasn't. Oh God, it's nice and warm when you come in here. It's quite a bit chilly outside now. And the smell really hits you when you come inside here as well. Smell pods throughout the attraction. And of course a golden ticket. Hopefully everything's going to work. Got the trommel tunnel in action just here, which is good. It's done one better than Jewel at Alton Towers already. The trommel's been broke on there for about 2 years now. Woo. Oh, I do love it. There's Alice. She's not got a head there, unfortunately. You really couldn't come to this park and not go on this. Again, I say that about a lot of the rides, but I don't know, it's just my childhood nostalgic park, this is. A lot of it just hasn't changed over the years. That's what makes it.
That's my favourite one.
Hey, Charlotte loves him. So many great dark rides here at Pleasure Beach. Comment down below and let us know your favourite dark ride. Which one you enjoy the most. Is he going to fall? Oh no, Humpty! Oh, we were doing so well with reliable effects as well. scene in the ride there, the upside down room. Love that when you just come out here onto the outdoor section. And yeah, some great views looking across this side of the park. Great ride there on Alice. Oh, great atmosphere now this evening here at Pleasure Beach. Just gone 6 o'clock, the music's pumping out, I love it. Woo! These are the days when this park really thrives in my opinion.
On a late night ride.
Oh, amazing. I cannot wait for the fireworks later on. If you are coming for late night riding with fireworks, best place is right outside Wallace and Gromit here, isn't it?
That's the best place to watch them from.
And talking of that, we're going on the Thriller-matic now, so come and join us. Oh, it's a Q-line evac, Charlotte.
It's broken down.
No ride on Wallace today. These things happen. Luckily, we only waited about 15 minutes, but yeah, there you go. We might get on it later if we get a chance, but there you go. I think we'll go for another ride on Icon, shall we? And surely it'll be getting dark, won't it?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, looking forward to it. We're going to get loads of footage of the park in the dark. That's it. Wallace is down. Oh, what a shame. I reckon Gromit's hungry. Enzo! Our good friend Martin on the back there as well. I tell you what, it's great fun watching Enzo from the queue.
Really good fun.
And obviously earlier on we mentioned how there was a couple of empty seats at the back. That must have just been at that time. Because yeah, they are filling the trains up. Forgot to mention that, but yeah, they are filling them up. I tell you what though, it seems like Enzo really warms up throughout the day, doesn't it?
It's spinning quite fast.
It is, and everybody's doing it on their own.
They are, which is how it should be done.
Yeah, I think so. If you are doing Enzo, obviously check out our video with on-ride footage, but yeah, it was so much better on your own for a good spin. There we go, on the back row just there. Here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, all the lights are on the train as well. Fantastic. While the sun's going down here in Blackpool, April 2022, and what an absolutely epic day we're having here at the park. And yeah, this is my favourite time here at Pleasure Beach. All the lights coming on. Oh, it really is beautiful. And yeah, the train lights on Icon really make it. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. Oh, amazing. Yeah, we waited 40 minutes there for a nice back row ride on Icon. Standard back row ride, should I say. And yeah, we're going to head on to the big one now. And we should get a pretty much night ride on there. Because yeah, you've got to bear in mind the queue lines do close earlier in firework launch areas. So it's 9 o'clock for the rides down at this side of the park, so they can be clear, ready for the display. But yeah, we're going on the big one. It'll be a semi-night ride, I reckon, by the time we get on. And yeah, we'll have a stroll around then and get some more footage of the park in the dark. My favourite thing to do here at Pleasure Beach. Here we go then, so we waited just over 35 minutes for a night ride on the big one, 235 foot tall, and look at this, all the lights on now in the park. It's pretty much a night ride, so we'll see when we come off, and yeah, we'll get some more footage from around the park. What has just happened there on the big one? We just had the funniest ride
ever.
Oh, honestly, there was a fan of the channel who was also a regular at Pleasure Beach. He was whooping, he was wailing, he was loving it. Oh, it was amazing. Back row ride. And I tell you what, we joined the queue at the right time. Night ride, like, look at it, it was perfect. Waited about 40 in total.
Yeah, not too bad really.
Amazing. They're bashing the trains out on there as well.
They're doing a great job.
Oh, I tell you what though, we did notice that track transition this time as well.
It was proper like shook to the side.
Yeah, it gives you like some lateral G-forces on there.
Weird feeling.
It is a really weird feeling, but now I like the work what they've done with the retracts here at the park. Anyway, my favourite time here at Pleasure Beach now, night time. Let's go and have a walk around and get some shots. Starting off here with the absolutely gorgeous Icon. If you haven't guessed already from the various vlogs we filmed, this is my favourite angle of the ride. But yeah, at night time as well, with all the lighting shining up on the coaster, and of course the lift hill for the big one there as well. But yeah, that was a brilliant night ride. That coaster is cracking at night. You look down the promenade, you see the tower all lit up. This park at night really is on another level. Oh, this park at night, I love it so much, I really do. And yeah, I was hoping for a night ride over on Revolution, but it's been shut for the past few hours. Yes. Oh, I love Revolution. It's such a good ride.
It's so intense.
That's why I love the intense rides.
Way too intense.
What's weird is they've not even lit the station up there behind you.
No, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, literally full shutdown, all the lights are off. So yeah, we can still appreciate it down here though with the loop there. All the lights on that Arrow Classic. The clown spinning round over there as well. The famous Laughing Man here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach from 1935. Oh, honestly, what a great park. And not too far away now from tonight's firework display. Looking forward to it. And the silhouette of the big one, an icon with the fireworks just above it, really is special. Wouldn't be a vlog at Pleasure Beach without getting the Three Bears in, would it? I love this soundtrack. I hope you're all up at home eating your pizza, in the kitchen, having your tea, whatever you're doing, having a bit of a dance with Charlotte and the Bears here at Avalanche. I tell you what, it might not ride very good in our opinion, but it certainly looks the part at night. Infusion here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Beautiful. All the lighting, the big one in the back, icon off to the left, Big Dipper. Look at that view. One of the most iconic views at night time in an amusement park. It really does look the part, doesn't it? Spectacular. Oh, Simon. You can't get a more dramatic shot than this. No music added in by me in the editing for this. There we go, the big one going round to the spectacular dancing water fountains music. So grand, so majestic. This is what Blackpool's all about, I love it. Just wanted to say again how awesome the station looks for Grand National. All the neon lighting on there, and yeah, the repaint really makes it stand out now. Grand National here at Pleasure Beach, absolutely awesome, and it was riding great earlier on. We'd love to get a night ride on there, but shortly we've got the fireworks, so we haven't got time. Well, I'll tell you what, Flying Machines always looks the part, lit up at night there as well. All them LED lights, it really is incredible. But yes, it's nearly time for the fireworks. Best place to watch, like we said earlier on in the vlog, is right up outside Wallace and Gromit Thrillermatic. So we're making our way up there, and coming up over the next few minutes, highlights from the first firework display of 2022 here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Here we go, Charlotte's made a friend. So this is the guy who was on about on the big one. He's just having a good time, loving life, fan of the channel, Pleasure Beach regular. Hey! Oh God, that's a great atmosphere. It's gonna drop, get ready for it, here we go. It's coming. Whoa! Where's your spin, Charlotte? Woo! Oh, he's probably going for it. Oh, I love it. What is going on? What? Oh, what is even happening? Here we go. Literally all the crowds gathering around, literally, for this moment. It's a dance off, here we go. Ready to drop. Oh! Oh, look at the crowd. Woo! Hey! Hey! There's a dance off. I say, get some clapping. There we go. Hey! Late night riding, everybody. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Look at him go. I thought Charlotte was the best dancer. Well, there you go. Brilliant. Right, it's time for the fireworks. Oh, hey! Woo! Well, I tell you what, the firework display was awesome, but I enjoyed the dance off more, to be honest.
Honestly, I'm shattered.
Oh, it was great, that was. Everybody clapping, cheering, what an atmosphere. And that's the thing with late night riding. Everyone comes here for a good time, and it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Loads of riding, and we've actually got more riding than I thought.
I wasn't expecting to get this much in.
I thought maybe one go on the big one go on Icon.
We've done quite a bit, which is good.
We've done multiple rides across the park today, which has been great. Of course, getting back on Icon is always the highlight for me.
Definitely, yeah, I love Icon.
In terms of Enzo though, it seems like it's been pretty busy throughout the day.
Yeah, it's been busy.
So if you are coming here, I'd probably recommend getting it booked early on in the day.
Yeah, even if you want a time slot for later in the day, just book it early.
Definitely, because it has been getting busy, and
It
some
has,
people
yeah.
said it's sold out at points today.
Yeah, so make sure you book it early.
Yeah, definitely, and obviously, you know, if you are having issues booking it on your iPhone, maybe go to guest services.
Yeah, and they'll sort it out for you.
100%. But no, great atmosphere. Highlight for me today was the Grand National.
Yeah, Grand National was running really good.
I cannot wait to get back on National again.
I know, but I love the big one.
Oh, the big one was riding good. We really noticed that
enjoyed
little,
it.
not really a jolt, but change of transition.
Definitely.
But the fact they've been retracking it's great. But for me, Grand National blew me away today.
Big one for me.
Fireworks, absolutely fantastic show as always. It's not a grand spectacle like you get at
But
Alton
it's nice
Towers,
to see.
but it's great. You know, they run it multiple times throughout the year. It's about a 10-minute show, and it's to lots of different music that's kind of, you know, around at the time.
Yeah.
They love James Bond here as
I
well,
know
don't
they
they?
do.
You always get a bit of 007. But so there we go. Thanks for joining us. First late night riding of the season. Check out our vlog, Riding Enzo, with on-ride footage from a couple of weeks ago. And of course, lots more videos coming up here on Theme Park Worldwide. From Blackpool Pleasure Beach, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next video.